Alright, introducing the Directional series. This is one of the stops that we're going to do in the shorter season. And yeah, this will be the Winston West out here with LA Coliseum and Irwindale Outer Inner, which will be a unique track. And then we're also going to go to Stafford and Thompson, Oxford. That'll be the Bush North series. For Grand National East, we're looking at Myrtle Beach, and then I think there was a few others that I had on there. So, open setups, all the 87 cars. As you can see, AI is struggling here, but probably how this race is going to go anyways. There's 3 races each night, Sunday nights. We've already got a core group of 20-25 people, so there's not very many spaces available because we are racing on short tracks, and I think Irwindale Inner Outer, or Outer Inner, whatever it's called, is limited to 30 spots. But open sets and yeah, 3 different races. The first race is shorter, second race is a little longer, third race is the longest. They're all weighted on points given for it, so it's a bit like stage racing, but not really, because everyone resets after it. It'll give everyone 3 opportunities. Open sets is going to be interesting. Not sure what all you can do with it, but I think I'm going to go with a 625 here and run 3rd gear, and we can drop fuel, I think, a bit. But, yeah, we got qualifying going on. We don't need that. It looks like it's open qualifying, too, so we definitely don't need that. It should be a fun series. It's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough, because these things are heavy and do not like to turn. And short track racing is going to be difficult. I'm going to have it be cautions count for laps, because not counting causes a bunch of issues, and getting spun a little bit can get you sent all the way to the back. So, just to make it a little easier there, we're going to start up front here and just get ran over. But I think it'll be a fun series. It's going to be definitely something unique. I'm calling it the Directional series because Winston West, Bush North, East, you got the Southeast Modifieds, Southwest Tour. Then, yeah, so that is why it is called that, because I'm not simulating anything. I just wanted to simulate the old school, old cars on short tracks and have some fun with it. Something different. So, have to learn a little bit on setups, but the practice beforehand will be 30 minutes, so that should allow everyone to share a bit of their knowledge and start figuring things out. We're going to race in the daytime just because the night lighting is terrible on most things, and we will have the Pontiac.
Get ready, going green.
Which will be coming out this weekend. License-wise, it's going to be D4.0 unless there is a license change like the Road Series is getting, and AI is not having any of it. Come on, Petty. I can't go any higher than that, and we are not stopping. Okay, we're going backwards. Can't overdrive the corners, gotta slow it down. We're only using 3 gears because 4th gear is a bit too long, but I should have went a little further on that. But you can see how early you gotta slow down with these, and I assume as the tires get worn, as the race goes on, the braking distance is gonna get larger and larger. So, like I said, it is going to be a very, very tough series. Mistakes are going to happen, but if someone's making too many mistakes like that, they may be asked not to come back. Just because it's more fun to race than pace around.
16.413. Still there.
I think I want to go to Langley, but the inside out of 4 with the penalty is just not worth dealing with. I wish they would fix that with the pit road entry. But I know there's a couple other tracks that I've decided on that we'll go to. I didn't want to go to the ones that the series uses because we already know how those race. I wanted to just go to the unique ones. Thompson is going to be a tough one. Just even though it's a half mile, it's a very narrow, bumpy one, so that's going to be tough. This place is going to be the toughest, I think, for everyone to really race, but I'm struggling to get the power down here, so that's good. That's going to make it fun. I'll have to definitely figure out how to get a little more traction, maybe stiffen everything up, or the other way. I don't really know, and since we don't have an open series for the 87s, it's difficult to really understand the setups.
15.49.
We've got some pressure coming from behind. I've asked everyone to try and come up with some, like, not fancy paint schemes, just some, like, really old school regional type paints. We're locking up again.
Still inside.
It is very difficult to get this thing slowed down here. It's only going to be harder at tracks where you're going a little bit quicker and still have to slow down that much. Myrtle Beach should be fun, even though the series goes there. That track doesn't get used enough, so we may go to Kern County for the inner, if the inner track is okay. I don't know if we'll go to the big track, but I've got a schedule up, but it might change a little bit. So, that is the plan for next season's Sunday Night League. It's not going to be a full 12 weeks, especially with the holidays and stuff, and I think I'm going to start doing shorter seasons, just so that people don't have such a big time commitment and can go, alright, I can make 6 weekends, make that work. And then once the Truck NIS series is done, I'm going to probably do the same with the Friday nights. And maybe like every other Friday night for 6 races. But we're starting to get a little handle on it. Found ourselves in 17th. Ricky Rudd's back there being slow.
Car outside, clear outside if you want it.
Got Earnhardt trying to get around us.
15.7.
This corner, I think. So I think here I've got it where we're going to run 250 total laps between the 3 races. I do have it so that it's one set of tires you can change, but you will go a lap down if you go in even just for right side, so it's kind of a gamble of, do you want to get tires and then maybe get a lucky dog? Or can you get in and get the tires changed in time? There will be tracks that you can do that, but Oxford's going to be good. We'll do 250 laps between the 3 races. Rudd's all of a sudden gotten quick again, where I've gotten slow. But it will be a nice, unique challenge, and, well, I've definitely got to work on the setup here. Because, yeah, we are dying off. So, alright, this is just a video talking about the series. We'll see how bad the tires were. Not even. So, I don't think a tire change is going to do any good at most of these short tracks. You see that my paint scheme, if we can get to it, or wherever the hell we were. Maybe we're already past where I exited out. Must be. But just kind of going with a old school, very plain, boring scheme. Not too shiny. and just a little ugly. So that is what I'm going with. Not going to get in the ugly Pontiac though, because that thing is horrendous looking, but will look good to race against. Let's pull up the schedule real quick to show that off. That way I can remember what other tracks I put on this. So if you're not in the league and you want to be in the league, you need to sign up for, or put a request in to join the league, and then go into Discord, which is linked in the description of every video, and tell me that you've applied. Otherwise, I'm not going to accept you. Here is the schedule. So we're going Stafford, Thompson, Oxford, so that's North Series, then Myrtle Beach and Concord, East Series, and then West Series, LA Coliseum, and Irwindale. And then maybe throw Kern in the week after that. So all Sunday nights, all starting at 6:38 Central Time, and shouldn't take more than an hour and a half, 2 hours. So yeah, just wanted to kind of put it out there so everyone knows about it. If you got questions, go into Discord to the K5 Championship section, and pinned in there is the schedule and how to join the league. But make sure you tell me in that chat that you have put in an application and what your iRacing name is. Otherwise, I won't be adding you. So, yeah, hope to see 30 cars each week. That'd be fun. And it's going to be a unique one and a tough one.